The luxury homes and other ill-begotten gains of Putin's yeah, kleptocracy and the guys who are the kleptocracies. But these are bad guys.
Well, hello everybody, I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular, and I have a bunch of Trump rounds on my table right here from Disney Coins. I got 5 new ones that I really want to show you all. I think they're actually really cool. Sometimes, I like one better than other ones, but this load that I got in right here, it's hard for me to tell you which one I like better. I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to bring them right out and show you. Here is the first one I got. It says, "Miss Me Yet?" 45th, looks like the old bat signal up there. People say that, they need them. They need them back. Man, I think times were better. I think times were better with old Donald J. You may or may not agree. Each one now, I guess the new ones from Disney have a little serial number on them. So you can see that's my serial number, 1115. I wish it was lower, but that's still pretty good. I think that, it's out of 4,000 or 5,000 made. So they're all pretty limited. Not like you're going to be able to find a whole bunch of these. I see some on social media. I've seen some recently on Instagram went for a killing. Some of the old limited edition ones that I guess they've sold out since, and they were going for a lot of money. Here we go. Let's go, Brandon. It's crazy. So I'm in Florida, if you didn't know, and the land of the free right now. Us and Texas, I think, and maybe a couple others are starting to trickle in now too. But man, the "Let's Go Brandon" flags and bumper stickers are just everywhere in Florida. It's crazy. I tell you what else is in Florida lately is this is a nice one too. I like that one a lot. You see a ton of New York and New Jersey license plates. I cannot get into a pile of traffic without seeing several of those in that pile. It is absolutely crazy. These are new ones, by the way. This is I'm just showing off some new ones that I got. Listen, when Disney Coins decides that Biden's doing a good enough job that I can actually show you some Biden rounds, I'm going to do it. But unfortunately, he hasn't done anything good yet. So we're just all waiting patiently on him to do something really good. This is a nice one. This might be my favorite of the bunch. Audit 2020 Trump won. Many of us, kind of shook our heads and scratched our heads at what kind of went on there. This is a low number, isn't it? Look at this. What is that number? Is that 37? I'm trying to show you all. Hold on. Come on, camera. I didn't pay for you for nothing here. That looks like 37 right there. That's a real super low number. I like that. That's cool. Happy to have that. But I remember, Trump was winning, and then at 4 o'clock in the morning, he lost. Kind of weird how that occurred. You know what I mean? But hey, must have been fair and square, right? Must have been totally fair and square. Listen, if you don't like Trump rounds, I understand, right? Nobody likes everything. Some people actually like Joe Biden somehow. I don't understand it, but that's cool for you. Joe Biden really wanted me to lose my job here recently. It was close. They were definitely talking about it. Having people that would not get vaccinated, they were going to get fired or have a real difficult time at their job. Let's just say that. Go through a lot of hoops if they were not going to completely lose their job. And then in the military, people were basically forced to. Kind of crazy. So I naturally don't like that when government tries to force me to do something or lose my job and put my family at risk, and that's kind of what happened. From somebody as unintelligent as Joe Biden to tell me what I need to be doing, I don't agree with that one bit, and that's my mindset on the whole thing. And these are silver rounds, by the way. These are actually 999 silver, so that's why I'm doing this. I'm talking about silver on my silver stacking channel. And that's all I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. I like this one too. So it says the 47th president. Kind of neat, right? Saying that he could be coming back, take back America. I don't know. As fun as it would be to see everybody squirm if he came back for the 47th, he's an old man, and he's just going to get older and older. I mean, I don't know. I think you need some new and young blood in there. A lot of people say, Ron DeSantis, who is the governor of Florida, should be the next president. I want to disagree just because I like him in Florida. I love seeing, what he's doing. I think it's all positive and stuff. He really is trying to protect, my children and other people's children. And it's just a crazy world we're living in right now. Absolutely ridiculous. We will not comply right there. COVID-19 vaccination right there. I didn't get it. Listen, if you got it and you believe in it, more power to you. But I think that that's what we need, is we need everybody to be able to have their own, mindset about what they should or should not do. And mine was, I should not. My family was in agreement, was their choice. Obviously, my kids are more our choice as my wife and I, discuss things. But my wife, that was her choice. I mean, she could have done what she wanted to. She's a big girl. You know what I mean? No, I didn't say she's a big girl. She's a woman, first of all, and she's a wonderful size. She's not big. I dug myself into a hole. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's go Brandon again. I like that one. And the other side again, we will not comply. So I think they're doing that a little bit. They're doing the let's go Brandon side, and then some kind of unique, because I've seen this design before, the LGB let's go Brandon little side right there. And oddly enough, Joe Biden even agrees. He's said himself, let's go Brandon.
Let's go Brandon. I agree.
So he's in agreement with anybody that says that, which is cool. But yeah, for a president to try to tell me what to do when you're just an old man, you know what I mean, that don't know what you're talking about, and you're just getting words from somebody else, I got nothing for that. I cannot respect that. Cannot respect somebody who tries to take away from what my family and I have accomplished over a decade plus. I just don't agree with that. That's not what America was based on. If you believe that's what America was based on, then you need to go back to the drawing board and find out what our forefathers were all about, why the Constitution exists. Now there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on, man. By the way, Disney Coins, DisneyCoins.com. I should definitely mention that before I go on. It's a really cool company. Believes in freedoms and presidential rounds. And I actually have a discount code, I think, still through them. So I'll put their information down in the description of the video. Would highly recommend that you check the company out and see what they got that's new. Again, some of the pieces have been going for buku bucks. I've even seen some people, they're actually enameling them and making them a little bit extra special, and those have been going for a killer amount too. So if you find those diamonds in the rough that people are going to want and they sell out quick, you might have a potential little flip on your hands there. You didn't hear that from me, but you heard it from me. But yeah, craziness going on in the world. Apparently there's some kind of disinformation service that the White House wants to create, where they're going to start monitoring information that gets put out by you and I and other places, and just canceling it. If they don't like the information that comes out, if they don't agree with it, if they're calling it fake news, they're going to cancel it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is not freedom of speech by any means. For a government to try to cancel something you want to say, look this up. I'm not making this up. One thing I get accused of, and I think it's hilarious, is when some of these hardcore lefties go, oh, you must be watching that on Fox News. I don't watch Fox News. Actually, sometimes I will go to Yahoo News, which is hardcore left. And sometimes I will peek on, CNN. I will listen to Tucker Carlson once in a while. I've listened to him for probably about 14 years now. Originally on a local radio station, he would come on and pop on, and I would just listen to him. I thought he was funny. But that's just me thinking that somebody is funny. And what else would I do? Basically what I try to do my best is I try to listen to the speeches when Biden or anybody that's in that administration puts out some kind of information. I listen to it, and then I try to do some internet searching, not necessarily through news stations, because all news is skewed one way or another. I try to just get some information and try to make a determination based on the information I can find about what's really going on. And I tell you what, I don't like it. If you listen to news, more power to you. I cannot do that anymore. I think the news on both sides, again, try to skew your opinion to whatever they agree with. And I think you just need to find out for yourself. One of the worst things you can do, and I kind of think that, because I have friends in New Jersey, I have friends in New York, friends in California, and I think that a lot of times what they're doing, especially some of my friends in New York, is they have this hive mind, right? This mentality of just, let's just agree together, and it's almost like somebody at your job in these places, is at the water cooler, and they're like, oh, you wouldn't believe what this guy did. It's blah 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 blah, and you get your information from a person that might already be skewed one way too. So it's almost just as bad as watching the news, really. And I think you need to be careful. I think you need to make a determination for yourself. And I just, like I said, I think it's always hilarious when somebody goes, "Oh, you must be watching the Fox News." Anyways, let's worry about America. That's what I think we need to do. Worry about what's going on. For those of us who have children, we need to worry about what's been, try to worry about our best we can what's been going on as far as trying to make our children's minds different. I think that's absolutely uncalled for. I know my wife is sick of it. I'm disgusted by it. People around me that I talk to, they're just like, what the heck is going on? And when people try to justify it somehow, we're scratching our heads going like, how do you justify that? I know a lot of people out there are just, they're disgusted by what's going on. And, this is a rant of mine when I should be talking about how cool those rounds were from Disney coins, which are now in this giant, pile. But I'm over it. I'm disgusted by this turn that's happened. I'm not disgusted by Biden. I think he's not very smart. I think he has no idea what he's really doing up there. He's basically a puppet, in my opinion. And so I can't I think that he's ridiculous. But the stuff that's going on with corporations manipulating us, trying to control us, it's absolutely wild. You look, and I'm just rambling on now. This is just me going way too far. You look at Elon Musk trying to take over Twitter, right? Because he believes supposedly in freedom of speech. That's what he's, saying. That's what he's broadcasting. And he wants to have that freedom of speech in our social media rather than social media trying to take pieces away, trying to turn down the level of information you get from certain sides and turn up information from other sides. He's trying to make it free so that we get the information that we want when we want it. And you see people going, "Oh, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe that." But did you know? And you can, anything I say here, Google for yourself. Find out information, right? If you don't like Google, Yahoo it, Bing it, whatever the case may be. Use a search engine to find the information out. You can find out that the companies that own Twitter, why do they own Twitter, right? The biggest one prior to Elon Musk was the Vanguard Group. Trillions of dollars, literally trillions, not billions, trillions of dollars into these companies. And why do they care about Twitter? What is their agenda, right? Nobody seemed to care about that. They cared that Elon Musk was trying to, get a hold of that. Very, very interesting. Again, look up stuff for yourself. People that say, "Oh, you're a Fox News guy," what you're doing is you're trusting another media source. You got to stop that. Trust your own mind when you listen to these things. Do some research, and you'll find out that what's been going on is absolutely ridiculous. I hope for the best. I hope that we're all going to be okay, and I hope that it gets better. Anyways, I got to go for now. Check these Trump rounds out, and just, make America great style coins. You think that that's some kind of, Trump slogan, but make America great was something that we should all be agreeing with, right? If you're an American and you live here, we should want America to be great. If you live in Australia, you should want Australia to be great. If you live in Europe, you should want Europe to be great. Whatever country you are currently in, you should want that country to be great, should you not? There should be no shame in wanting your country that you live in to be as great as possible. And being great means you're doing good, you're doing well, your people are doing good. You don't have these giant corporations that are, like I said, trillionaires, billionaires. Why don't they start helping out? Why don't they give back? How come they're just helping themselves? We need to make America great. Whatever that means to do, we need to do it. I got to go for now. This video right here has been flagged by the powers that be because I said some things about Trump. I said some things about vaccination. My channel, and actually Disney Coins, has been kind of flagged because of what they support. It's crazy that you can't even support what you want anymore without somebody trying to stifle it. Anyways, 15 minutes and I rambled on. Check out Disney Coins. They have quite the assortment, as you can see. I might be the only collector of these things. I might be the largest collector of these things. I don't know. But DisneyCoins.com. Again, it's not Disney. Nobody likes Disney right now. Disney's failing. They're trying to put little thoughts into our kids' heads, which I think is disgusting. That was not the Disney I grew up with. This is Disme, which is the old-fashioned way of saying dime, which I may be pronouncing it wrong. It could actually be dimecoins.com, but as you can see, the spelling is DISMECOINS.com. And I'll have that link down in the description. Much easier just to click a link, right? Just press a button with your mouse, just click, and then you're there. But use that coupon code if you want to save some money. I get no benefit from that. It's just, something I asked them. I said, hey, if I ever show off these rounds on my channel, do you want to offer my viewers a discount? And they're like, yeah, that'd be cool. We'll do that. So that's your gain and just, nothing for me. So don't think that you're supporting me. I don't need that from you. But I love your support as far as views go. I appreciate that. I got to go for now, though. Talked about it enough. Like I said, I'm just fed up. I think a lot of people are fed up, and hopefully something gets better. It's not getting better at the gas pumps. It's not getting better at the grocery store. I tell you what, inflation is real. So whatever Biden wants to blame that on, he's not blaming it on himself, that's for sure. He's blaming it on Russia. He's blaming it on whatever else he wants to. He's out of his mind. Spegtacular is out.
Pakistan should not, and Afghanistan should be.
All the Asian Mr. President.